Alright guys, so I got back from the first ride after doing the carbs and new plugs. Got everything back together. I just heated up the motor a little bit, so now we can get going on the oil change. Under here, you'll see this mount here for the fairing. Right behind it is the oil change. It's got a Phillips head screw in it, so I'm going to take that fairing mount off. It's just one bolt. And then I can get to the bolt, the oil change bolt better. So, if you want to record down here, I'm taking this fairing mount off. It's just a 10 millimeter. Once you take that off, you can get right to the bolt. Put that aside. This is still a long tractor. Leaf go biodegrade. Hopefully I have the right wrench. Okay, I have a 17 mil. The video I watched said it was a 19, but mine's a 17. And wow, it's actually pretty tight. Holy crap. Last people to do an oil change on this was a shop. And I'm hoping they didn't use an impact on them. Holy cow, I might need to get a hammer. Alright, okay. You want to grab me a hammer, babe? Alright, hopefully. Even the 17 is a little sloppy on here. So, I might have to find a better wrench too, because I don't want to strip this out. Do I have that? I don't think that'll fit. Yeah, it's going to strip out. Alright, I'm going to have to find a socket. Maybe it's a 16 millimeter. Okay, I did end up getting a 17 mil socket on there. Hit it with a hammer a couple times. It did come loose. Let's see if we can do this without getting oil all over everything. What is that? It just fell into my hand. I guess it's just a piece of rubber or gunk. And here comes the oil. I'm putting Valvoline full synthetic 10W40 motorcycle oil in. I believe it has to be for a wet clutch, so you can't use any regular car oil. Okay, well, now that we got that off, we'll have to find a rag, but let's see if we can't get the oil filter off. I only got 2 quarts, so I hope that's enough. These pipes, they cooled down pretty quick. I can get these set up here. You can kind of see the oil filter in here. And I'm gonna have to find some rags because, well, that wasn't tight at all. So that's good. And I'm still hitting the pan. We're gonna have a little smoke on the pipes. I'll try to clean them off the best I can. Yeah, we'll go ahead and dump that right in there. Oil does smell like gas a little bit. but it was also flooding out when I had the mice incident and I had to rebuild the carbs. So the seal came off with it. That's good. I'm going to let this drain. I'm going to go find a rag and clean this up, and we'll get back to you. Alright guys, well that's draining. I'm going to spray the chain. This would be much easier if I had a lift and I could just spin the tire. But she definitely needed
a little bit of TLC.
I'll do a little more once I move it after the oil change. But at least we got some soaking down on it. Alright. So now that that's draining, I'm going to take out this filter. Now, get my hands cleaned off. Well, that's a weird gasket. Interesting. Probably have a heck of a time getting that back in there. I like to put a little bit inside and around the inside of the seal.
Do you call that like priming or something?
It just helps to helps it to seal to the bike better. And it helps get it off next time easier. Then I'm going to put some on the top of the seal too. So you heard that frog?
That was a buck.
Yeah. Alright, that went in better. Then I'm going to make sure the top's nice and lubed. And we're going to get under here and clean this area up. I don't want any dirt getting in there. That would just help it seal better. And yeah, as you guys saw when I took the old one off, it wasn't that. I might put a little bit more in the filter. Some of it's going to spill out, I know that. Best way to get this in here. Try not to knock it against anything. And get dirt in there. She fits, that's a good sign. This off so I can get a better grip on it. You don't really need to tighten these crazy tight, just hand tight. It's usually good. Now we'll put the plug back in. And also we'll clean this up. This doesn't have to be super tight either. I believe this is magnetic, and I don't see any shavings on it. So that's a good sign. Now you usually want to replace this washer, crush washer. I don't have one. I'm gonna try and reuse it. If I have a drip, I'll have to pick one up. I'll just snug her up, no crazy tightness like it was. Oh, that's lovely. Move your oil before you do this, guys. That's probably good. Now we'll get a funnel, and we got to stand the bike straight up so we can see where the oil level is on the site as we're filling it. Here's your oil fill. And your sight is here. I believe you want it at least halfway up your sight. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up if you're supposed to be all the way to the top or not.
You want a funnel?
I might not actually need a funnel.
Well, just in case.
It's probably easier with a funnel. I'm gonna put at least. That's why I should have used a funnel. I'm gonna put at least a cord in.
I guess men do things their own way.
Yeah, and I even said I need a funnel, but I was just being lazy. Oh my god, a bunch of crap from the trees just blew. Hopefully none of it got in there. I guess that's why we got a filter. And this is full synthetic. Look down at that site. Is it in the site?
I can't see from here, honestly.
Move in closer. Do you see any at all?
No.
Can you hold the bike for a sec?
Sorry, I'm not.
Okay, guys. So I put a cord in. I got the bike straight up and down. I don't even see it drop. I also wiped that oil up that I spilled. Alright, we're going to put some more in. Okay, guys. So that's 2 quarts exactly. It's almost up to the top. I might have to get another quart after I start it and it fills the oil filter. So now I'm just going to start it. And we're going to see if it drops at all. Oh yeah. It dropped quite a bit when it's running. Yeah, so I'll probably have to go get another quart because that's where she's at. But okay, that's how you do an oil change on a 1996 FZR.